775-3591 and 775-3544. Give us a call and express your views and voice your...
All right, good morning, Dario. How's everybody doing? Javier Jr. once again here on your program that you guys absolutely like to tune into. This is what Town Talk Live is meant for. Definitely give us a call if you have any issues regarding any community related issues regarding the city, the county, or the school. We try to give you. I did send. I'm still waiting back on the email from the school on that. We did have a caller saying about the lack of teachers. Hopefully, I do get a response to give that back to you guys. Just making sure I clarify that first. So definitely thank you. And how'd you guys like that? I'm going to start off the program by sharing some great, fantastic news. Our Mighty Ram Band placed. I'm going to give you. Let me see. Let me pull out the details here. Okay, so out of the 20 schools, that went to go to San Antonio, obviously it was the state finals. We were state finalists, and our band was one of the ones that went already. Went there, and obviously you guys saw the performance throughout social media yesterday, and they did a fantastic job. Se aventaron esos niños. So definitely like to send a shout out to them for, man, look at that. Hijo su. Okay. They were out of the 20 schools that participated in that, out of the 20 that participated, we came out 18th. There is a picture out there in social media going around there where they a ver qué dice aquí, what happened here, what can I do to that is why, maybe that is why, hopefully we can fix that there. Okay, so out of 20 they placed 18th. Their top 20 in the state out of 200 and 52 bands that participated this year. So that is very, very good news. You tell me, what more can you ask of these kids? I know they were escorted in by our law enforcement yesterday. Yesterday evening, unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, or else I would have given you guys that great live feed too. Also, like I said, fantastic job. Out of 252 bands, Del Rio, your Mighty Ram Band came in 18th place. Cannot ask for more. Also, if you're looking to, a ver, ¿dónde está? Aquí está. I was like playing a little background music. If you're looking for a little bike for your little kid, little daughter, your son, you need to go to. They just brought this to the station. Let me see if I can pull it up over here real quick. Okay, so you need to go to Mattress Clearance Warehouse. You have till Saturday. All your kid, all your little boy, your little girl need to do is fill out a letter for Santa Claus. You have till Saturday. Go buy what used to be Sangar Furniture, and they will be entered to win a free bike. ¿Qué les parece, man? Not a bad deal. given the situation there, the situation through all the whole, it says, can you number for pickup? Number, I don't quite understand. But like I said, we try our best here to answer all the questions. You know, up on it a question mark. Don't understand quite what that means. But like I said, also need to remind everybody, your Sears hometown stores has family, friends, and neighbors event going on right now where you can save up to 25% off all appliances. That's at your Sears hometown store. So definitely that's coming in there. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of our county commissioner, because this is something you guys all need to be a part of tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Feast of Sharing going on at the Valverde County Fairgrounds, starting, I believe I think it's 8 or 9, but definitely you guys need to be in line. Like I said, everybody keeps messaging me regarding what is it going to be regular like food? No, you're going to get a plate and some other commodities there. But just to remind everybody, I'm going to try to get a hold of our county commissioner. Commissioner Vasquez, how's it going this morning?
Good, Javier.
We're living the dream here, sir. But I just need you to remind everybody out there.
Javier, I can't hear you, amigo. Say that again.
I said, can you hear me a little better now, Commish?
Oh, yeah, now I can, Javier.
Oh, okay, sir. If you could just remind everybody in Del Rio right now about the event.
Oye, Javier, you caught me in the middle of a meeting, Javier.
Ándale, okay, sir.
You caught me in the middle of a meeting. I'll give you a call right back, Mr. Javier.
No problem.
I got to. Thank you, sir.
All right,
Bye.
all right. Yeah. Está ocupado el commissioner, but like I said, hey, he always answers the phone. I gotta give him that. You know, he answers the phone. He might be in a meeting, but like I said, it is an important event. It is the Feast of Sharing. It is the Feast of Sharing going on at the Valverde County Fairgrounds. The phone number for people selling. Oh, the person that's selling that pickup truck for $500. You know, that's why we're here for. And I'm going to do that. Dice, is 734. You know what? Oh, I'm going to message this después. 734-20. Oh, no. 734-3640. Or 3640. Ahí te va. There you go. Just had to get back to my radio folder there. But everybody, thank you for staying tuned. Like I said, I tried to get a hold of our county commissioner, but he was busy. But definitely thank you for answering our call. Remember, Feast of Sharing es el evento que siempre tiene la ciudad en conjunto con HEB, que siempre está en el centro cívico aquí de Del Río. Va a ser un poquito diferente. Bueno, totalmente diferente. Por lo que está pasando con el coronavirus, como le dicen, la Rona. Yes, thank you to our, that's what we're here for, to help you guys out. Va a ser en el hipódromo de Valverde County, ahí donde tienen los rodeos, mañana comenzando, yo digo que a las 9, pero pónganse en línea tempranito. Ok, ahí le van a dar su platito de pavo con otros sides y trimmings, y también le van a dar una cajita con más commodities y despensas ahí que ustedes pueden ir a recoger mañana. So, por favor, díganle, mándenle un mensaje o compartan este video or share this video where we can you guys can say, hey, I need to get ready. We'll be there broadcasting that for you live tomorrow. I am excited for that. So definitely like to make sure we get a great turnout there. So let's see. Also coming into the station, look at that. Before I forget, porque después I get involved in so many things, I'd like to thank Coach Nieto from the Del Rio basketball team. He was the first one to donate a jersey. I'm going to redo this whole thing back here with jerseys. A ver si me contestan. Good morning, Town Talk Live.
Hey, Javier, le habla Tavo.
¿Qué onda, Tavo?
Hey, no pude agarrar el número de la troca que venden por $500.
A ver, let me see.
Can you send it? ¿Me lo puedes mensajear el mensaje?
Oh, in your text line, in your message one that you sent us?
Yeah.
A ver, espérate. Now, I just want to make sure I sent it to the right people. Aquí te lo voy a mandar. And so you can, man, that truck has been causing a lot of people messaging for that truck.
Yeah.
It's a very good price. Ahí te va, Tavo.
Okay.
Let me know if you get it.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, no problem. Thank you. That's what we're here for, to help you guys out. Help you guys out there if you're trying. Like I said, I know that was a trade deal thing, but I never turn down a way where I can make somebody some moolah. That is reminding everybody about the Feast of Sharing tomorrow. Also, what do we got here? People on the text on the chat. Like to thank people on the chat on Facebook. Hi from San Antonio, Benito Acevedo. ¿Qué tal? How's everything out there in San Antonio? ¿Cómo está todo allá, Benito? Thank you very much. Congratulations to the Del Rio Ram Band. Yes, also Ms. Lidia Escobar. Good morning, KWMC 1490am. Stay safe, friends. Yes. Also, while I was on Tradio, I did get a message from our local health authority saying, I tried to get him on the show this morning. He's a little busy. He said hopefully I can get a video with him tomorrow to give you guys an update regarding that. Oh, my bad. My bad. I stopped. Now, I know we haven't, and I would say that is, we haven't really touched up on COVID and gave you guys the COVID numbers. I know on Monday I didn't, and I would say that's probably I know I really don't like, we wait a couple of days and everything on that, and I need to read those numbers out to you guys this morning. And why is because I know the day before on the 14th update, there was 65 new cases, okay? But they were backlogged about 3 days, 3 days. So, and then you got to count the weekend. That was of Monday too. So it was about a 4 day or 3 day that they didn't report. So that was a total of 65. But I was just addressing it because I got so many messages like, Junior, we got 65. I was like, we got to understand that's a cumulative. But the new one here is saying we have 44 new cases. 44 new cases with 53 pending. That brings our total of active cases 332. Okay, only 332 active cases. And let me take this phone call real quick. Good morning, Town Talk Live.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Me living the dream, sir, as long as I can wake up every morning.
Es todo. Yes, sir. Let me ask you one thing. How come we don't get no positive answers, or not answers, but instead of saying all those positive people that getting COVID, why don't you give us some good news? How many people have recovered? That's the main thing. I mean,
yeah, we're recovered. We have.
That's too depressing. When you say we got another case, people just say, "Oh my God, Lord!" Hey, give us some positive. How many people have recovered?
And that's where I was about to. I was about to go to, where I was go to my positivity rate. My positivity rate is 14.33%, which came down 0.05%.
Yeah, because se pone muy depressing. You get the old people. They don't even want to look outside porque dicen, no, we'll get COVID, porque hay otro case. Positive, be positive. We have, this how many people have recovered already. Something bueno.
Yes, and like I said, I did, and that's why I reached out to our local health authority this morning, and he said we'll probably get a little video out for you guys on Thursday, so he can give us. You know what? It's just ridiculously amount of messages we're getting about when are we going to get the vaccine? When are we going to get the vaccine?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
So that is one of the biggest questions that I am going to ask him on Thursday, and so he can give you guys that information. I mean, it's just right around the corner, and everybody that whenever I go see my clients, You know, and whenever I'm out and about, they're like, "Hey, Junior, how do you do it? You know, how do you still do out there and do your job, and still go? You know, I'm like, hey, I have first and foremost, I gotta provide for my family. So,
Yeah,
if,
perfect. Yeah.
and if I know I need to do that, I tell myself I gotta do it in the safest way. You know, so
Yeah.
with my mask
Okay.
and with sanitizer, that's about all I can do. But it has
That's
not
about
stopped
all.
us. You
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
and you want to, when you want to say, you want to speak about positive, you know, we don't stop from going out of town, you know, but when we go out of town, you know, we take care of ourselves. We don't know,
Depends, yeah.
you know, we
For
take care
sure.
of ourselves. Our kids stay inside the vehicle, you know, on them así se les digo a los chiquitos pobrecitos porque no salen.
Pobrecitos.
You know, ellos
Yeah,
no
they got
salen,
a
se
life.
quedan en la troca, pero you know, we have to go get some things from San Antonio or other things, but you know,
I know.
we
Yeah.
do our best.
Está bien.
You know,
That's
but
good.
we do also, and just to give you also, there is not a lot of people in in our VVRMC right now. You know, we only have what the report says. It's
The
only
report
8.
says, yeah.
Yeah, it's only 8. So that is you know, we're trending pretty good. Our positivity rate's coming down. And if you want to know about the total recovered cases, the total recovered cases is 3,243.
Perfect. Qué padre. You know, it sounds very good. Así, positive, you know. It's good.
You
We
know,
get it over it little by little. Ahí vamos.
yeah, it's you know, and I know, and I know with social media y las noticias de San Antonio, and we get this all the time. They're like, hey,
All the
Junior,
time.
you say there's only 8 people in the hospital here, or X, you know, we get this, but San Antonio saying they've reported the highest number of hospitalizations. I'm like, yes, but you got to understand that San Antonio, you know,
It's a bigger city.
bigger
Yes,
city.
ours, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
you come to Del Rio, nosotros estamos más, we're a little bit more humble. We take care of ourselves a little better. Aprendimos from that big spike that we had. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
uno aprende, you know, we learned. We're like, hey, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
no
You're
se
right.
pueden hacer las carnes asadas. You know, antes, los 4th of July, gente were still partying. Si te fijas en los días de dar gracias, this past holiday, I used to see videos and social
Yeah,
media.
it's true.
Ahora ya no, es nomás pura familia, their own
Pura
family.
familia. Would you believe, ahorita la gente, you're saving a lot of money también, porque no sales. You know, bueno, como nosotros we used to go out to eat every day en la mañana, mediodía y en la tarde. Pero, hey, we're staying home, believe me. The paycheck, well, not the paycheck, let's say the bank account going up. Parece que no, pero it's going up.
Oh yeah, and you know,
You don't spend that much anymore, you know. I mean, you're being more reserved ya. Te quedas en la casa y haces carnitas cada rato. Qué padre, bueno. Anyhow, well, thanks for answering my question, okay?
no problem. Thank you. Like I said, yes, we always try to give you guys as much information as we go. Once again, I'd like to remind everybody that the Queens did win yesterday. Our Flying Queens won their first district game. So overall, starting off the district in the district column with a positive win. Send me a text message behind. I'm going to go to a quick commercial break, my first one, and I'll be back with more Town Talk Live with some more information going around your town right now.
Boutique now open with all the new modern chic style clothing in town. We carry Del Rio's highest quality clothing, brands like Crazy Train and other popular boutique brands. We have the most affordable accessories, shoes, and jewelry. Come visit at 200 Western Drive inside the Easy Stop. Call us or send us a text at 830-765-0279. Visit our Facebook and Instagram page for specials and store hours. So dress to impress in a border chic way with Border Chic Boutique.
Border Federal Credit Union, your place for home equity loans. Rates as low as 2.75% APR. Rebates up to $1,000. Now's the time to check on yours. www.borderfcu.com. Your place for home equity loans right now. Rates as low as 2.75% APR with rebates up to $1,000. Visit your friends now at Border Federal Credit Union.
Global Glass LLC, now offering glasswork on commercial and residential glasswork. Call them today at 830-765-4593 or 830-422-2299 with free estimates and now offering sneeze guards for your business. That's Global Glass LLC, locally owned and operated here in Del Rio. Stop by at 201 Veterans Boulevard for all your glass needs.
Howdy, Del Rio. This is Q with the Devil's River Beer Barn, 10382 Highway 90 West, out across from Blackbrush out by Lake Amistad. Please come out and see us. We got the coldest beer in Del Rio, famous micheladas every day, breakfast tacos Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Our hours are from 7 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Saturday, noon to midnight on Sundays. We've got snacks, Cokes, sodas, Gatorades, Powerade, all kinds of merchandise. You name it, we have it. Come on out and see us. We appreciate everything Del Rio's done for it. Please come and see us.
All right, and welcome back. I'd like to thank our great sponsors here at the got on the phone calls again. And good morning, you're on Town Talk Live.
Yes, good morning. I just wanted to say that I really enjoy your program. And also, I know that you're going to, que usted va a hablar con este señor Vázquez. I wanted to ask, I have two of my granddaughters that have COVID, and their families, each one has a husband, and una tiene un boy, una tiene un girl. I wanted to know, is it just like one place per vehicle, or how does that run?
Normally, ma'am, they do like a one person through vehicle. I know whenever it came to the distribution of turkeys, they did two per vehicle because people came in less vehicles because, the lines are pretty long. But
Yes.
given the situation with COVID, if you don't mind sending me a message to our text message line with your phone number, and I'll send that message out to our County Commissioner Vasquez.
Okay, and what is the message line?
Our text message line is 830 719
719
3085.
3085?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And like I said, I really enjoy your program. I really enjoy hearing you and Mr. Garza, and have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you very
Okay.
much, and thank you for
Okay,
those
bye-bye.
very, very nice comments there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. Thank you to our callers. Thank you to our callers. Like I said, we're here to help. Message coming out in. Okay, so. Good morning. Did you find out about any information? You know what? Text dot. I did send them a email because they told me to get a phone number, and then I called and they put me on hold, and then they said, well, you know what? Just leave her a voicemail. I left her a voicemail. I followed back up again. I'm like, hey, can I just get an email? So I emailed them, but it's on Highway 90. If there's anybody, I'm gonna see if I know I put too much on county commissioner, but I'll see if I can get some help from the county on reaching out to TxDOT, because sometimes no me quieren contestar, or I don't know if they just have less people working in the office right now. But yes, for the caller, for the message line that just sent me one, yes, I did. I'm just waiting a response on that. Thank you, though. Thank you. Like I said, I write down everything I need to do here regarding the information that you guys want. On Friday, we will have Miss Janie on either on the studio or phone call to give us that information regarding on elections and how many people voted for that runoff election between Diana Salgado and Steve Webb. Remember, there's still elections. Believe it or not, there is still elections coming in there. Also, big news over Tuesday. Oh, look, check this out. I just got this, and I feel like I need to share it with you guys. If I can get my screen to load up. Eso no, I don't want to share that. I want to share this. This just came into the studio right now, Del Rio. Check it out. Bam. Bam. Look at that. Flash sale only today. Only today. Boneless wings, fried or grilled, only 59 cents. Order right now. Order right now. Que rica se miran. Thank you, Mr. Eddie Amezcua of Buffalo Wings and Rings in Del Rio. Give them a call there. They are there definitely to carry out, take out, todo eso. Thank you for sending that to us this morning. 830-778-1297. Flash sale only. Today only. 59-cent wings. Ahorita voy a ordenar. Acabando de aquí, sí, because I know I got to get my wife something for lunch. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna see if I can get some good points with her, make her happy today, and get her some wings from there, because it's a flash sale. ¿Qué les parece? Flash sale coming in there. And what else do we got here? I'm gonna keep saying this because I wanna and I hope. I know when I talked to Memo earlier yesterday, how I wanted this studio to look. Right away, I started sending some phone calls and getting messages. Remember, send me a text message. Miss, let's see, who do we got here? Lydia Escobar coming in on the on the chat, on the comment section, putting congratulations, Ram Band. Also, Miss Patty Nordstrom Kusenberger, Del Rio Ram Band has always been fantastic. So proud of our band team. Thank you, Miss Kusenberger, for commenting on our stream this morning. Also, Ms. Lydia Escobar, Mr. Benito, all the way from San Antonio. Benito, how's everything over there in San Antonio? Comment me back. You know, I gotta love our audience that listens to us on Facebook. I turned the music off because this literally comes from aquí, the corazón. I was broadcasting we were calling the play-by-play for Queens basketball yesterday, and I said, you know what, we need that virtual support. We need that virtual support, Del Rio, right now. And I said, everybody start commenting some blue hearts on the comments on the Facebook, right away. Boom, blue hearts everywhere. So that means a lot to me. That means a lot to everybody here at the station. So thank you. Now, going on to this, you guys see, thank you to Coach Nieto for donating this jersey for that's a Rams basketball jersey. I'm hoping to fill this whole back up here that you see behind me with jerseys of local teams, not just school sports, but if you know anybody with a traveling team that would like to donate a jersey out to us, aquí estamos. I have a whole back wall here I want to fill up to show the support of Del Rio that we can do out here. Also, text message line. Good morning. I would like to know how many plates to a car does everyone have to be in a car that wants a plate. My kids are in school. This is tomorrow for the Feast of Sharing. Thank you so much. That I believe it's per the household. You just got to tell them how many are in your household and you get a plate. But that's what I was going to call our county commissioner, but he was in a meeting. So definitely I will respond back to that later on this evening. I will do a little live with our commissioner this evening to make sure you guys share it. So stay tuned to that this morning. Really quick, also remind everybody, this weekend is election time. So definitely on Friday, we'll give you all that information for election. So if you guys live in that area where Diana and Mr. Steve Webb are going to be your representatives for the for the city council, you need to go out there and still vote. Todavía no se acaba. And they're telling me here, is talking about voting. They're saying that Biden, they're saying, okay, hold on. Let me just read the text message. It says, you're still talking about voting here in Del Rio. From what we heard here, the Electoral College confirmed Biden as the new president-elect. Ken, is that, I know I saw that in CNN, pero, what was that? I mean, I know it's Electoral College, and I know with all these lawsuits, I kind of gave up on what is what. What have you heard?
Well, the Electoral College,
supposedly
the Electoral College has selected Biden.
Oh, really?
Well, but it gets a little bit more complicated. Because
I'm trying to bring up your mic. I'm not sure.
let me try this other mic.
Okay, there you go. This is it. That one.
That one is, yeah.
Oh, look. Ah,
No wonder.
no wonder I'm all over here.
Okay,
There you go. That
but
one worked.
with the Electoral College, okay, supposedly Biden has the votes.
Yes.
It's not over and done yet. You still have those votes from the Electoral College. They have to go to Congress. Congress has to count those votes. That's going to happen on January 6th.
Okay.
So unless something happens between now and January 6th, granted he's vice president-elect for now, yes.
For now, yes.
But never know what's going to happen. There's been times in history before where they have had, at one time they had kind of like a brokered electoral college vote.
Wow.
And it has gone before Congress before. So anything can happen. Anything can happen with it.
With this especially. Can't now. I know with Al Gore and Bush, that was that sort of kind of a same thing like this, or not so much?
Sort of, kind of. It was still a contested race. So, but like I said, it's not over until Congress actually counts the votes on January 6th. And once those votes are counted, then the person with the most votes will be the president of the United States.
So we still
There's still more to come, man.
wow.
Stay tuned.
Jesus.
Hey, did you hear about what happened at City Council?
No, I was actually at the Queens game, but
Oh, okay.
well, if you could update me on that, that'd be
No,
fantastic.
I heard a little bit of it. That our leaders there at City Hall, they have finally decided to open up the playgrounds at the parks.
Really?
The playground.
So they
equipment,
finally did. Oh, okay.
The playground equipment
Is now open
is going to be open effective, I believe, on Friday.
after this much time.
Yeah, after all this time, because a couple of weeks ago, they were talking about not keeping it closed, and it was voted to keep it closed. Now, supposedly they had the mayor had spoken to the local health authority, and I don't know what happened, but now in yesterday's meeting, they said, okay, we'll go ahead and open up the playground equipment at the parks. I believe also the volleyball and the basketball courts, but it will still be limited to only 10 people or less.
Huh.
Yeah.
So the max you can play with sports is a 5-on-5 for basketball or whatever, because it's only
Right.
10, right?
Right.
Which is, I mean, it's still pretty decent. But given this, I mean, it's what in the evening. I mean, it's pretty good weather in the evening if you're gonna go out for a jog or do something. But we got a cold front coming in here shortly, you know.
I ain't worried
I
about the
don't
cold
know.
front. I'm just glad they decided to open up the playground equipment. Because you can't keep the kids at home. Kids need to be active. They need to be out and about, getting some form of exercise. It wasn't good with what the city did to shut down on the park equipment.
And like I said, I haven't researched much of that, but how are other cities, counties doing on parks and recreation facilities? Like, I mean, I could probably research that for the next show. That just brings up, just to have some good reference on that, to know, say, hey, how did other municipalities do with their playgrounds and things? I know a lot of coming from, I have a lot of friends that do a lot of sports. They're doing, like, they have to go train in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Like the traveling teams that I'll be having the Ducks on Thursday. Most of those kids have to go practice in San Antonio because those facilities are open over there. So, like you said, yes, the kids, I 100% do agree that they need to be out there. Right now, yes, yes, you got to wait till school's over, but the perfect afternoons, if the parents are available and make the time, I'm not one to speak to myself. My wife's been telling me I need to put up Christmas lights, and look, we're already on the 15th. She said, you better get it done like this afternoon or the other day. But like I said, it is something that to get out there and do. And for the kids to go out there and now use the playground, look, I'll tell you this. My son was, since quarantine, since March, he was not even in school. He went back to school when they allowed him to. We elected to send him back.
Yeah.
What a difference, Ken.
Oh, I'm sure.
What a difference. Into how he's responding to other things like being around the house. His clothes fit way better now. I'm not gonna lie. He's eating less. He's out there. They do great activities. The school district has a great plan. Have you ever seen the kids do PE outside in any of the elementaries? I live by one, and when I'm passing by there, I see them socially distanced, and they're doing what they can, and they're wiping down. I was like, Mika, what do they do? I was like, no, we pass it, and then they wipe it down, and then again. And some days they do like a visual. They'll pretend they throw something, and they catch it, But the great thinking of outdoors, they take them outside.
Well, they needed to be outside. Kids need to be outside, exercise, run around, play around. Like I said, you're doing a disservice to the children of the community by keeping them indoors. You really are. Mentally, it's really screwing them up. You can't have any friends over.
Yeah, no kidding. My kids have been asking, "Can I go?"
No.
I don't know. Why? Because
you don't live at that house.
Yeah, we don't live at that house.
The equipment there at the parks.
I'm not just saying because of the vaccine around the corner. I'm just saying we're knowledgeable enough. I know the Lions with their bingos. That's taken, not just because of the nonprofit organization point of it, but because they award so much money for scholarships. I know that is going to be affected at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
That is something that I'm like, man, that the city now just recently, I know there's a market going on this weekend. So now the city's opening up the Civic Center to events. So I'm hoping more and more things like that slowly to come.
Yeah, you were talking about the vaccine. I was reading a story this morning that the military, it's going to be voluntary. They're not going to make it mandatory for everyone in the military to have a vaccine.
Oh, wow.
It's strictly voluntary.
Huh.
It's going to be strictly voluntary. That could change in the future.
Yeah.
But for now, people were thinking, well, hell, the military is going to have to take it. No, it's strictly on a voluntary basis.
Yeah, because military, they, I do have.
Well, they give you shots for everything.
For everything, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they literally go there and you're like, hey, you have to take them.
Yeah. On this vaccine, it's strictly voluntary.
Wow.
So, are you going to take it whenever it comes here to town? I don't. And for those that are going to want it. I'm not going to do it myself.
Me personally, I won't. Just like I said, me and Ken's comments right now are non-related to the station or the owner, but these are just our own.
Yeah.
Me personally, I won't, just because of the fact that, I believe I'm doing a great job myself. My wife is too, of maintaining ourselves safe with sanitizer, masks. if something you never count on the future, but if I mean life or death, if I have to take it, I will. But right now, if I'm gracias a Dios with the God up there protecting us, I feel like I'm doing a good enough job. No, I got this message here, Ken. I don't know about the barbecue pits.
They didn't say anything about the barbecue pits that I'm aware of.
Okay.
So as far as the pits, I think those are still off limits, and there's still no drinking or anything like that allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
hopefully that. I mean, we'll get some more information, but they didn't talk about any other notable information that they give out at City Council there. That you think?
no, not like I said, I didn't watch the whole meeting, but what I did catch that it was closer to the beginning of the meeting, within the first 30 minutes or so. So,
yeah.
but like I said, I'm at least the playground equipment there at the parks will be open as of Friday.
As of Friday.
As of Friday, they still need to go out there and clean all the equipment and all that. They're going to have someone out there that will be doing that. So all that park equipment will be sanitized before it's open to the public.
Great.
And after it's open to the public, it'll still be cleaned.
Oh, so they're still gonna.
Oh,
obviously,
yeah.
there's some hours there that you could only be there for so and so many hours. Correct.
I'm not certain on that.
Okay.
We're still waiting for, I guess, for City Council to come up with the hours.
The hours and
And
the
all
whole
that.
plan of that.
I'm sure they'll post it on their Facebook page. So, but like I said, that's a good thing. I'm glad that happened for the kids.
And like I said, Mr. Mario Perales Sr. saying, watching from all the way from California. Well, thank you. How things out there in California? Also, Mr. Ruben Mesa, thank you out there. Everybody out there watching us this morning, thank you. Ken, for the weekend, any other notable activities? I know I need to mention that if, speaking of outdoors, support one of the most historic places in Del Rio, the Whitehead Memorial Museum, with their Christmas lights.
Yeah, they have their Christmas light deal going on right now also. I'm going to have to check the emails on the hours and the dates that are still going to be available for the Christmas lights.
Okay.
But yeah, that's still happening. Or you can always call the museum.
Yeah, call the museum. Michael
and
Diaz out there. Definitely. Hopefully we get him out here in the studio one of these days. But those are activities that you need to go out there as a family. Obviously, every single business practicing as much, or organization practicing everything for CDC guidelines and all that.
I know.
All that. I mean, it's just so much. But when people tell me, especially since we're promoting or advertising that market, I did get a message saying about when is the bingo going to reopen, and I said, I've talked to the Lions, and just because of they attract more of an older,
right,
client base. They want to watch out for them. But on the downside of that, whenever I spoke to somebody from the Lions, they're like, it is affecting our scholarships that we give at the end of the year. And one of them being that, obviously the city now opening up. Now, I'm not sure. I know they think it's like 70 people or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm glad that's opening up now. If the bingo will come back, I don't know. I hope it does, just because of the fact that it's a nonprofit organization that helps a lot in the community.
I think they can open up if they could stay 6 feet apart, 7 feet apart, but it's going to be a limited number of people that are going to be allowed into the facility, But if they can stay there 6 feet apart, they can still have it.
Oh,
that's my opinion.
We need to slowly graduate and phase our way to a little sense of normalcy. We've seen
normalcy would just be to open up everything, just like Governor DeSantis in Florida did. He opened up everything, bars, restaurants, 100%. 100%.
He went wide open right away.
Yeah. Well, this came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He opened up everything 100%. Bars, restaurants. There's no limits on people in the playgrounds. Hell, even what's the governor in Cali, Newsom?
Newsom.
He decided to go ahead and open up the beaches
Really?
after he had decided, months ago. No. You can't go to the beach. Guess what? Beaches are open.
Putting a lot of faith out there on his residents there, no?
It's a pain. I don't believe in shutting down the restaurants. No indoor dining. Like over in New York now, there's no indoor dining. What the hell? Why have a restaurant? You have to be able to make money to support your family.
Good morning. You're on Town Talk Live.
Yes, good morning. Could you let me know what time is the food for tomorrow?
It is at 9 a.m. in the morning. It starts at 9, but you know how those lines get.
Yes, Okay.
Yes,
thank you.
At the Valverde County Fairgrounds, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning, and like you said, the lines are probably going to be quite long, so...
get there early.
Get there early. Don't spend the night. Just get there early.
Or don't look, I'm going to be 100% honest. The last time I went there, I was actually at Precinct 2. A lady put a truck there overnight.
Oh, man. Just trying to take advantage. Just trying to beat the crowds. Some people think it's smart. I don't think it's fair myself.
No, not one single bit. I mean, to leave your car parked there overnight, to know that, hey, just regardless, you still got to get there early and be there, or else they're just going to go around your car, right? And I strongly don't recommend you doing that at the Valverde County Fairgrounds, because it's such a narrow... It is. And, because the way they line up, they go towards the 9th grade, then they loop around, they go right in front of the freshmen, all the way. I mean, that line goes, some days I see it all the way towards the buses. Yeah. Probably be there that way too, this tomorrow morning, but definitely don't do that. Just be a responsible citizen and just wait.
Just like everybody else, you got to wait in line. You have to wait in line when you go to the grocery store to check out. You have to wait in line for a whole lot of things.
And I got this message here. I got this message on my last show on Monday saying, Junior, what do you think about us not having, or about not to have an AT&T store, no Spectrum store either, and on those major carriers there?
I haven't heard anything about the
AT&T. I've seen it still open.
I haven't heard anything.
I know the Spectrum store's closed.
The Spectrum is closed.
It is closed. Yes. They put a phone number on there that you have to. I didn't know that till I had to go with my suegro. My suegro was having problems. He's like, no, I went. You got to call the phone number now. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
And in text messages, good morning. Do you have a total of how many people have got early and vote? No, I don't. The Miss Janie's supposed to be giving us that information on Friday live here on Town Talk Live. Is the museum having the annual Xmas Under the Stars?
I haven't seen any emails on that, so I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. I just need to verify that
with Mr. Michael Diaz.
With Michael Diaz over there at the Whitehead.
At the Whitehead Museum.
But like I said, the lights, yes, that's still happening.
Right now, yes.
Yes.
So going back to that, and then I told I said I really didn't have time to answer it on Monday. I mean, I just think it's just overall how everybody just over the phone, or I mean, they gotta bring up statistics and data before they close a store like that to say, hey, how many people do we service at the store compared to how many people are we getting from that city over the phone that we can manage? And I think that's why they made that decision, right? I would assume, Ken. I mean,
Possibly.
that's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Assume so. Now, I don't think it had to do nothing with the economy. That's the first thing I got on that text message saying, look at the economy. That was jobs lost. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they gave them a job. They're still somehow working there or whatever, but, you know, it's just not that. That's like the first thing they attack on the mall, Del Rio economy. I'm like, you know, you just can't blame it all on the economy, you know. These little things that we have here that makes everything so convenient, Amazon, and, you know, Walmart now is selecting to have, if you're I think a Walmart Plus member, you get free shipping on anything, no minimum. You know what I mean? There's just, you know, there's so many variables that people right away attack the economy. Yes, you know, we need to do our best. And I'll tell you this. I was speaking to somebody from Eagle Pass who lived here in Del Rio, worked here in Del Rio, and had to move to Eagle Pass because they closed his business. They closed the business where he was at, Ken.
Yeah.
And he said, I mean, Del Rio is not that bad, Junior. He goes, yes, Eagle Pass has the stores and everything.
Yeah.
But if you really, really live here, I would rather live back in Del Rio. Coming here, I'm not just saying here just because I'm, you know, something the city's paying me to say that. No, this is a conversation that I had with this individual on, let's see, when did he bring me that banner? Okay, on Friday or Saturday. Mm-hmm. That's what he told me. He said, if I could have found a job that would have made it, I would love. Like, he still comes to Del Rio. You know, unfortunately, he got tired of commuting. He had to move to Eagle Pass.
Yeah. Well,
but he said, you know, I don't like it here. He absolutely dreads it. He says, check this out. He says, you guys say about taxes about Del Rio. Eagle Pass is worse. He says, we're not going to raise your taxes for the property or what. He said, this is the exact same words. He said, we're going to this, right? Mm-hmm. Then he goes, but they raised my house. So my house is worth more, but they didn't raise my taxes. They just...
they still raised taxes.
Somehow,
they raised property taxes
yes,
is what they did.
Somehow. So they're getting their money. So, yes, they didn't raise something, but they raised something else to get their money that way.
Of course they're going to do that.
And I was like, really? I'm like, that's one of the biggest things you complain about. People here in Del Rio complain about that, you know, but that goes to show you, you know, we're not that bad. For him to say that, I mean, he's a normal person that has to go out there, do the daily grind, has kids, knows the struggle. Mm-hmm. For him to say, hey, you know what, you guys, you know, we're always comparing. We always say Eagle Pass has this. You know what? Yes, Eagle Pass has the stores. They have the food where you can get a bunch of different types of food. But to live there, he says, I wish Del Rio had a place where I can work because that's where I want my kids to go to school at. That's where I want to be around that town. I miss that town. So,
you know what? We just got to quit the comparison.
Yeah, we just got to quit the comparison.
That's it.
Because we're just like we have our problems, they do too.
They have problems. Everybody's got problems.
Yes.
Different municipalities are going to have some of the same problems, yes, and then some will even create problems.
Mm-hmm. Message saying, if I'm going to call Fernando, unfortunately, Mr. Fernando, they had a death in the family.
Oh,
yes, so our condolences out to them, and I wasn't able. They're, you know, handling a couple of things over there. So hopefully, he said he'll message me whenever we can. Also, a message coming here from a text message. I live in Del Rio and work in Eagle Pass. I have commuted back and forth for over 16 years, Ken.
That's a lot of gas.
Well, lately, I go spend my shopping money in Eagle Pass. I spend my dining money in Eagle Pass because it's boring and there's nothing here.
one person's opinion.
Yes. Thank you for your comment there and your text. There on our text line. Thank you. Like I said, just like what that person says, he's like, yes, we have the restaurants and we have everything, but for this person that I talked to on Saturday, he says, I'll rather, raise my family here. But, to have commuted for 16 years.
For 16 years, that's a lot of gas.
Yes,
That's
a lot of miles.
That's a lot of miles on a vehicle. A
But
lot of miles. Well, I can understand that, commuting back and forth like that. My step grandfather, years and years ago, he used to work at the old Pearl Brewery in San Antonio, and he lived in Lytle, Texas, which is just outside Bexar County. It's at the tip of Atascosa County. Driving from Lytle, Texas, all the way to the Pearl Brewery and back every day, which was at least probably a good 80 miles round trip. So I can understand where this.
Good morning, Tom Talk Live.
Hey, Javier.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just want to thank you, bro. I bought that little truck, the Monza, man.
Did you?
Yeah, $400.
There you go. Thank you.
Está chévere, man. Está bueno el motorcito, man. I know that truck, pero ya. Como quiera, thanks a lot for the number, bro.
Thank you. No problem. Thank you, Tavo. That's what
Vale,
we're
thank
here
you.
for. They bought a vehicle. See,
Right.
that's what radio was about.
There you
Like I
go.
said, that's wrap it up there for Town Talk Live. I think our great sponsors. Remember, I gotta remember, man. This came in. Let's see if it'll show up here. Oh, yeah, no, it won't. Probably won't. Or I might add it really quick, guys. That just looks way tasty, Ken.
What do you have
Look at
there?
that. Flash sale today only.
Oh,
Flash sale today.
boneless
only.
wings.
Yes.
Fried or grilled. Only 59 cents.
Preference, fried or grilled, Ken?
Man, I love fried. I love grilled
You
too.
tell me. Yeah, I know. Lately they got me on this whole grill thing, but whatever. I'd like to thank everybody tuning in for Town Talk Live. Really appreciate it. We'll have a lot of, remember, we'll be streaming Ram basketball and all that great information and great games. Also, Miss Janie coming up on the show on Friday, and a video with our local health authority coming up on Thursday to give us that great info. Also, if your kids are in, your little boy or little girl need a little bike, to the parents out there in Cardwell, I'm gonna put that out there. Irene Cardwell, hit up Rudy's Mattress Clearance Warehouse. You have till Saturday for the kids to submit a letter to Santa for a free bike. They have 5 girls and 5 boys, so
That's nice.